What if you could turn your dog's frantic car ride into a peaceful, quiet journey without yelling, bribes, or frustration? You're about to head out, keys in hand, and your dog is already spinning in excited circles. But the moment you open the car door, the calm excitement turns into a whirlwind of barking, whining, or panting. For many pet owners, car rides aren't a joy, they're a test of patience. You've probably tried everything. Treats, toys, even speaking in your calmest voice. But nothing seems to work for long. The truth is, a noisy dog in the car isn't just annoying, it's a sign that your pet is struggling with something deeper. Overstimulation, anxiety, or plain old confusion about what's expected of them. But what if I told you there's a way to transform this chaotic experience, starting with one simple shift in your approach? It doesn't require special equipment or hours of work, just a clear understanding of why your dog acts this way, and a step-by-step plan to guide them toward calm. Let's start by looking at what's really going on inside your dog's mind when they're in the car. Dogs don't bark or whine just to bother you, they're communicating. Maybe they're overexcited because the car usually leads to the park. Maybe they're nervous because the motion feels strange. Or maybe they've simply never learned what quiet in the car looks like. Think about it from their perspective. The world is rushing by the window, there are strange smells and loud noises, and they're confined in a small space. It's sensory overload, and when dogs get overwhelmed, they bark, they whine, they pace. It's their way of saying, "I don't know how to handle this." So the goal isn't to punish the noise, it's to teach your dog a new, calm way to cope. And that begins long before you even start the engine. The real secret to a quiet car ride lies in what happens outside the car first. Training for calm starts in a low-distraction environment, like your living room, where your dog can focus. You'll want to introduce a settle or quiet cue here, rewarding moments of natural silence with a treat or gentle praise. The key is to catch them being calm, not to react to the barking. Once they understand that being quiet earns good things, you slowly raise the difficulty. Move to the porch, then the driveway, then near the parked car with the engine off. At each stage, you're building a foundation. Quiet behavior leads to rewards. If your dog stays calm near the car, mark that moment with a yes and give a treat. If they bark, you simply wait. No scolding, no engagement, because even negative attention can reinforce the behavior. You're teaching them that silence is what gets your focus. Once your dog can stay calm around the stationary car, it's time to take the next step. Very short, positive car experiences. This is where most people go wrong. They jump straight into a 20-minute drive. Instead, start by sitting together in the parked car for just a minute or two. Reward quiet behavior. Then try turning the engine on but not moving. Again, reward calm. Next, back out of the driveway and then pull right back in. If your dog stays quiet, celebrate. If they bark, don't panic, just return to the previous step. The goal is to break the car ride down into tiny, manageable pieces, so your dog never feels overwhelmed. During these mini sessions, provide a comfortable spot, like a familiar blanket or mat, and consider using a dog seat belt or carrier for safety. This isn't just about security. It also gives your dog a defined place to be, which can reduce anxiety. As your dog gets more comfortable, gradually extend the duration of your drives. Start with a quick loop around the block, then a 5-minute trip to a boring location, not the dog park at first, because that builds too much excitement. Instead, go somewhere neutral, like an empty parking lot, and just sit for a moment before heading home. Always begin and end with calm. If your dog barks during the drive, stay quiet and pull over when it's safe. Wait for a moment of silence, even just a few seconds, then reward and continue. You're teaching them that barking makes the journey pause, but quiet makes it continue. Over time, your dog will start to connect the dots. Calm behavior in the car leads to positive outcomes. And as they build this new habit, you'll notice the whining and barking begin to fade. But what if your dog is especially anxious or has a long history of barking in the car? In those cases, you may need to address the emotional root of the problem. For some dogs, classical music or a calming pheromone spray can help take the edge off. For others, providing a special chew toy or lick mat during the ride can give them a positive outlet for their nerves. The important thing is to stay patient and consistent. Every dog learns at their own pace. The more you practice in a structured, positive way, the more your dog will trust that the car is a safe, even boring place to be. And that's the goal, not just a quiet dog, but a confident, relaxed companion who enjoys the ride as much as the destination in the end. Teaching your dog to be quiet in the car isn't about suppressing their personality. It's about giving them the tools to handle a challenging situation with grace. You're replacing chaos with calm, fear with confidence. And the result isn't just a better car ride, it's a stronger bond with your pet, built on trust and clear communication. So the next time you grab your keys, remember, the journey begins not when you open the car door, but in the quiet moments of training that lead up to it. And with a little patience and the right approach, you can turn frantic car rides into peaceful trips, one quiet mile at a time. What's the biggest challenge you face when driving with your dog? Share your story in the comments. I'll reply with personalized tips to help you and your pup find your calm.